Good morning, guys, and welcome to Wednesday, April the 17th, 2024. This morning, we are reading about Jacob's dream at Bethel. Now, just a quick reminder, we are reading the gist of the story from the Children's NIV. This is a short one and to the point. Jacob left home. He stopped for the night because the sun had set. He put a stone under his head and lay down to sleep. Jacob had a dream. He saw a stairway resting on the earth with the top reaching to heaven. The angels were going up and down on it. God stood at the top and said, I am the Lord. I will give you and your children this land. I am with you. I will watch over you wherever you go. All right, now let's keep in mind that was the gist of the story. And if you are interested in reading the details and the entire story, then please go to BibleGateway.com and look in any interpretation. They have a multitude of interpretations of the adult Bible that you are welcome to go read. All right, now moving right along. Well, let's touch on this for a minute. Could you imagine? Could you imagine that just having such an awesome, such a beautiful dream, that stairwell, those angels, God looking at you and saying, "Hey, I'm with you. I'm going to watch over you. I'm going to take care of you, and not just you, but I'm going to take care of your children. And this land right here, by the way, it is yours. I won't allow anyone else to have it. It's all yours." Man, what not only an awesome dream, but a prophetic dream. I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine. I mean, the Lord has given me some awesome dreams. I wake up in the morning feeling just so excited for the day, just so overwhelmed sometimes at the true blessing and the presence of the purest, almightiest love and presence. So, could you imagine? Oh my goodness! Could you imagine pulling up a stone? I don't think any of us nowadays uh, could imagine pulling up a stone. Like, we complain about awkward pillows or not having a pillow, and he pulled up a stone to rest his head on. No blanket, no ground covering, no mattress. He just, here's a stone. Let's pull it on up and get some Z's. It's like, wow, man. So, I mean, the things we take for granted today, that modern technology has uh has afforded us. It's funny, the things that we take for granted nowadays, like air conditioning. I was telling my husband the other day, we're getting ready to move, and I could totally use for our bedroom a room that has huge windows and maybe even a skylight, because I would I would sleep so peacefully. Just the experience of being able to see the night sky and the stars and the heavens like they did back in the day, how I can just, the peace of peacefulness of being able to just lay right under the stars with no fear, of animals hurting you or things crawling on you. It's just such an amazing, beautiful thing. Just such an amazing thing. And it's like, wow, I couldn't imagine laying my head on a stone for a good night's sleep. But yeah, that was what they did back then. But then again, when God made the bread, manna fall from the sky, I couldn't imagine food falling from the sky, or when they got tired of eating the manna and he formed the quails for them. Did you know that the quails came up from the sea? Could you imagine birds coming up from the sea? It's like, wow, man. Our God is such an amazing, such an awesome, such um, the artist and the creator that goes way beyond our finite minds. And it's funny that Jacob had to see these things in a dream because he wouldn't have been able to see them with the human eye. So, wow, it's so amazing the things that God can give us in the natural, but also in a sleeping dream state, supernatural state. Okay, now let's move on to the wisdom verse of the day. 1 John 5 and 14. And we are confident that he hears us whatever we ask. Oh, okay. And we are confident that he hears us whenever we ask for anything that pleases him. Oh, yeah. If you are asking for something that is within, and I've heard people say, well, I don't know, all we can do is ask for what he wants. No. You can ask for things that line up with his will. Like, Lord, uh, thank you for this daily bread. Lord, can you please make sure that me and my family eat today? Yes, that lines up with his will because he wants you to eat. But if you, oh Lord, I can't stand my neighbor, would you please make sure my neighbor drops dead today? No. Your neighbor's not going to drop dead today because you don't like them. That's not a, God doesn't want us to be murderers. So, yeah, and he's not going to be either. So he's not going to, your neighbor's not going to drop dead because you don't like them. And that's what he means by lining it up with his will. He wants you to do things that are going to please and glorify the the Son as well as please and glorify him. And in turn, then he will glorify and lift up you as well. Because he wants to. He wants to lift you up. You are a child of the Most High God. Did you know that Jesus Christ is the Son, which makes him your brother? Now, he is the Son. He is the first. He is God's one and only firstborn. But once you are reborn, you are a child of God. Now, we will never be equal to. We can't ever be saviors. We won't. Our blood will never cleanse, and that nature. But that doesn't keep Jesus from being our older brother. And in that we are family. You've heard that song, We Are Family. I got my brothers and my sisters and me. Well, you do. You do when you're in God's family. So, you are a son and a daughter. He is the Son, the way, the truth, and the life. But you are a son and a daughter. And they are family. So when they want to glorify and uphold you and see you doing well, because God said, I came to give you life that you might have it more abundantly, and that goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. So with that being said, let's wrap this one up and get this one out, and happy Wednesday. And I will see you guys in the next one. I love you with the love of the Lord. And be looking for the thought of the day and possibly some scriptures underneath. Now, keep in mind that this is from Genesis chapter 28, and the evening lesson will come from it, the evening questions. So if you're watching this video, then you'll know the answers, and if you're not, you'll be aimlessly Googling or Bible.coming your answers, and hopefully you'll find them, but you'll get a more direct answer to these questions, which I took from the NIV that I just read to you. So if you're watching this video and then you're answering the questions, you'll get a more direct because it came from that book. All right, guys. I love you with the love of the Lord. Have a great day, and I will see you on tomorrow.